Yeah, like you couldn't say that in the chat though. What the word? I must warn, I got it going on. Word is born. Hey, what y'all know about Skeeter Jean though? What y'all know about Skeeter Jean? I ain't feel like it, bro. All you gotta do is type that up. You at like you still on your phone regardless, so you just could have typed. You went to a whole nother app to type it instead of just typing in the chat. Like, come on now, be for real. Hey yo, y'all wanna watch some predators get caught? Some predators. I watched all his videos anyway though, but I ain't seen these junks in a while.
These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online.
Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah.
What would they think of this?
They practice on it.
Let me know if y'all can hear this. If you can hear this good, baby.
They think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to an adult decoy posing as one on the other end.
You say 14?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's too young.
I act older though.
You having a good Saturday night? How's it going?
Not only is it immoral,
Hey yo, it'd be so funny when he come out the room, cause like basically what he do is a lot of YouTubers do this, but what he do is they like set dudes up and like act like they're 13-year-old girls, and the grown men come to meet the 13-year-old girl for sex, bro, like on some weird predator shit. And so then that's when they basically set them up and then like trap them, but not trap them, but like expose them. So
quite disgusting, but it's illegal. And these guys know that very well. You won't believe some of their excuses.
I don't have no intentions to try doing anything.
You don't?
I don't.
What about when you said that you wanted to slide your hands up and down her back?
He was talking to me like that.
They come in all different shapes and sizes.
The sport judge and I might hope to ever continue the conversations.
Just want to let you know you've just been skeeted.
What is skeeted?
No, I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the
they be catching
Predatorial Investigation
mad
Unit.
dudes, bro. Mad dudes.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and these are the dangers of your kids using the internet unsupervised. I hope you've brought your appetite because we've got a lot of predator pasta to dish out here.
Skeet, 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 skeet.
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Quick announcement before we get this video started.
Hey, we catching predators today.
Recently,
We
YouTube
catching
has
predators.
been
If
just
you new to the chat, make sure you hit that follow button, bro. We grinding
videos
30 days
on this channel, and I just want to say if you're looking for an in particular video and you can't find it on this channel, it will be on my Rumble, so be sure to give me a follow on Rumble. The link will be in the description down below for that.
Make sure you hit that follow
and while
button,
you're at
man.
it, be sure to
We
follow
catching
me on other
predators right now.
social medias. Links will also be in the description down below for those.
Grown men in their 30s, 40s, 50s
that's pretty much it.
preying on little girls that's 13 years old. That's what these
start
videos is about. This is what we're reacting to.
The great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home to over 300,000 residents. Some of those residents being teens who were vulnerable to solicitation from online predators. We conducted an investigation to find out just how easily this could happen. We set up an online profile, posing as a teen girl in attempt to scout out any potential predators.
Yep.
Only to come
He
across
just
this
mad funny too.
Ralph
I'm gonna let y'all know
fella.
that.
He's the latest suspect in our investigations. His name may be Ralph, but I like to call him Wreck-It Ralph. He doesn't have any ties to the Disney character, but he did wreck his life when he drove over 2 hours to our sting house to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl. Ralph was a very bad boy, I guess you could say. He's currently going through a divorce with his soon-to-be ex-wife, and he has kids of his own.
And
I
that man
wonder
got
what
kids.
they would think of this. When
This
he
joke
arrived,
embarrassing,
he
bro.
peeked through the door window and spotted our security guard.
What guy? Is it haunted? Is it haunted?
And that's the girl right there pretending that she's 13. He thinking that he really there with a 13-year-old girl.
But even that didn't stop him from coming inside to pursue his prey. We somehow convinced him that he was just seeing things. He thought that the place was haunted.
Let me know if y'all can still
In
hear
fact,
it good,
he
even
was
with
so
me talking.
spooked when he met me face to face that he couldn't even hold his bladder.
Go to the bathroom.
Ralph, I think it's best if you just sit tight. We all just sit here and just wait for the police.
I told you that I got problems with.
I understand.
The boy trying to
the
escape.
UTI really easy. And when I gotta go, I gotta go.
But we'll get into that later on. For now, take a look at some of his chat log. The girl says that she's 13 and asks Ralph if he's okay with that. Ralph says, "I like younger. Do you like older?" The girl says, "Yeah, she doesn't mind." Ralph says, "You're not a cop or anything, are you?" The girl says, "No, LOL." Ralph says, "I'd like to take your virginity, just as long as there's no police
That
affiliation."
mean 13. I mean that girl
Wreck-It
13
Ralph
talk
was
about
grinning
take your
ear to ear
virginity.
when he
What do
first
you
came
mean
into
by
the
that?
house, but it soon disappeared
real.
when I walked out of the pantry to have a word with him.
We came across this Ralph fellow in a teen kick group. Now, it's pretty crazy that a teen kick group even exists. And you can just, imagine the sort of individuals that would be in such a group. People like Ralphie here is what I'm getting at.
Oh,
He chatted with this alleged 13-year-old girl for a few weeks on end. The conversations did, of course, get sexual after some point. Now, being that we came across him on the Kik app, which is not so much a social media app, rather a private messaging app, we didn't know too much about Ralph at all. We had no idea he was married and
That boy
had
got
kids
a
of his
wife.
own until he showed up to our sting house on that night. I believe it was a Friday night back in October when we were en route to Cincinnati to do this investigation. We had already been in contact with Ralph for a few weeks at this point, of course, so he was hot and ready to meet up with this 13-year-old girl. Now, Ralph was about 2 hours from Cincinnati. We were about 3.5 from Detroit,
Y'all
so it took us a
fussing.
little bit longer to get there than it took him. However, Ralph was so excited and anxious to meet this girl that he actually drove over to Cincinnati from his hometown and waited for the girl to give him the address of where to meet up at. While he was sitting there waiting for the exact address, we were still en route, so we couldn't communicate with him. After Ralph didn't hear from the girl for some time, he decided to go ahead and turn around and drive back home. Now, he drove about an hour back to where he came from. And
Bro
when we
drove
were
an
able
hour,
to,
then
we
drove an
then
hour back 'cause
messaged
she
him
didn't-
and told him to go
didn't
ahead
respond.
and turn around and come back, and we sent him the exact address. And sure enough, without skipping a beat,
He came
Ralph
back.
turned around and drove a whole hour back the
Bro.
other way. Now, we knew that Ralph was pretty close, but we didn't know just how close because
That's
he
3
wasn't
hours.
answering. So we did set up a couple of the cameras,
3 hours
but
for
we
a little
weren't
girl.
able to set up all the cameras because Ralph ended up getting there much earlier than expected. Now, usually when we're waiting on these guys, they'll send a text message saying that, I'm about 5 minutes away, or I just pulled up, come to the door, that sort of thing. But not Ralph. he was different. He walks right up to the porch, right up to the door, looks inside, and knocks on it. Now, unfortunately, the way this house was structured, from the door window, you could look in and sort of see some of the kitchen. And when Ralph looked in, he did spot our security guard. He was sitting at the island, stuffing his face with cookies, sort of slacking on the job. Now, of course, seeing this, Ralph got spooked and ran.
Hold on, let's
sitting at the island.
Hey, those cookies though, those cookies hit. I don't know if y'all ever grew up with those cookies, but yeah, those cookies is like that. My grandma used to always have those cookies. Those cookies is like that. I used to be addicted to them. Like I used to go in the kitchen at night and open it and sneak in there and get like 2 out. But it was so good and filled with sugar, like you just couldn't sneak 2. Like you'll go back, you'll come back and then get 2 more, and then by the end of the night it's all gone. Now I'm like, where my cookies at? But hey, if y'all know, if y'all had those cookies, y'all know.
With cookies, sort of slacking on the job. Now, of course, seeing this, Ralph got spooked and ran off the porch, as anyone would.
Why they got
and
a black
after
dude
seeing
running
this,
though?
you would think anyone in Ralph's
at least
position
find a video of a white man
would
running.
leave the premises, drive off in a hurry, and be on their way, back home. But again, not Ralph. Ralph was different. Even after he blatantly saw our security guard, we somehow convinced Ralph that no one was in the house and he was just seeing things. His desire in seeing this 13-year-old girl was so much stronger than his belief in what his eyes had just witnessed. Just mind-boggling.
That's his favorite thing to say, mind-boggling.
So once we knew that Ralph was convinced and he was on his way back up to the porch to meet this 13-year-old girll, we
Some people just
fired up the cameras
bro.
and got into position.
I'll let you talk to him for like maybe 2-3 minutes. Yeah, fuck, just hide in there. I have to. Go. Do your thing.
He's not there.
I think he ran. So, was anyone there? She said he saw us. I don't know. Well, go. Just take one more peek. Just take one more peek. Yeah, she said he peeked through the door, I guess. He just said okay to meeting at the front door. He said okay to meeting at the front door.
Like,
I guess she's like,
my thing is, bro, you a grown man in your 50s. You a grown man in your 50s. And for some reason in your head, you think that, like, a 13-year-old can say that they home alone and that you just can pull up and just come to the front door. That makes no sense to me. Like, a little girl 13, and you think that, oh, she's telling the truth, nobody is there. As a grown, I feel like you should just be like, I don't know, that's just me though. Like, what? Like, that makes no sense.
talking him
You
out of it.
57.
But she said you should go to the front right now and just pretend to be on your phone. Not all the way out there, just like at the, just out, like on the porch. Just like stand on the porch and act like you're on the phone. Okay,
Are you serious?
Let's see what happens.
And he come in. You
We got Ralph to
57,
come
bro.
inside the house, but
You 57 coming in a 13-year-old girl house, dog. That makes no sense. It makes zero sense at all. That you just think that she's home alone, a 13-year-old girl. You 57. You just a weirdo, bro. You just I don't get. Look at him. He look like he about to do something. He look like he just want to do something. Shaped all nasty.
getting him to eat a cookie was a bigger challenge. I guess he had a taste
Look
for
at him.
something else.
Look at Bo's face.
Why? Well, you can sit right there and we can talk for like a minute first. I'm just nervous, I'm sorry.
What?
I'm just nervous, I'm sorry.
Bro ain't got no teeth in his mouth. Oh my god, bro. You come into a 13-year-old girl house, bro, with no teeth in your mouth. Oh my god.
See where I see the guy.
What?
See where I see the guy.
What guy?
The guy that's always seen.
But there's no one.
He talking about another guy. He saw the security guard sitting there. He saw the security guard sitting in the kitchen, which is why he was scared to come in the first time. Why would you still come in if you saw another grown man sitting in the kitchen? But I don't know.
Here. Is it haunted?
Huh?
Is it haunted?
Mm.
You're scaring me.
Look at him, just weird.
What?
Serious. And I say, there's a guy in there.
It's just me. You're scaring me. I've been out here reading.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What? Why do you keep staring?
It's pretty.
Me?
You're so pretty.
I'm pretty? No.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's that. See, now he see the camera. Oh, y'all can't even see his face. Hold on. No, I'm not even gonna do all that. But he basically looking at the camera.
What do you want to do?
I think he saw the camera.
I'm sitting there for a minute.
I don't know. I kind of want to talk like the line again.
Hmm?
I kind of want to like just talk before we like get close or sit, just to like feel it out.
Okay.
Bro trying to go in for the kill.
And this is the moment where Ralph's world turns upside down. The last
See,
thing
he
he
saw
was
the camera,
expecting
so he brought
was
up
for
the
me
camera.
to walk out of the pantry.
Looks like you've seen a ghost.
What?
Looks like you've seen a ghost there. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Skeet Hansen, Predatory Investigation Unit.
Hmm?
I'm with the Predatory Investigation Units here. Why don't you have a seat for me right there? I have a couple of questions here for you, if you wouldn't mind. So, what's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Ralph?
Ralph. Ralph what? Do you have your ID on you, Ralph?
Oh, see, in this
No,
one
no.
he blocked out his last name. Usually they don't do that. Usually they don't block out last names because it's just like they trying to expose them as much as they can, so they don't block out names. So this
Not
one
on
he
you.
did.
Were you driving without a license?
No. I got
No.
a license.
Where is it?
In the car.
In the car. Okay. Well, I just have a couple questions here for you. So, what brings you here today?
I just wanted to meet
Meet who?
Becca.
Becca. And how old is Becca?
Told me she was 13.
And how old are you?
57.
Oh,
57.
Didn't want to,
Didn't want to what?
do anything but meet her.
You just wanted to meet her. And what makes you think it's okay for a 57-year-old man to meet a 13-year-old girl
this
who's
down here.
home alone? Oh,
I'm
I think that was
that
with the
down here.
ghost there.
She just seemed like she needed a guy.
Like she needed a guy.
Needed like a father figure.
Oh, like a father figure. So you were going to be more of like a mentor to her.
I was gonna, I don't know.
Is that why you asked her if she was a cop? Is something humorous here, Ralph?
No, I just,
You just what?
Bro just know he messed up.
I just knew this was a trap.
You knew it was a trap. So why did you walk in here?
Just, I told you, just to meet her.
Just to meet her. It's interesting. You asked her what she wants to do. You say, do you want to hook up or just chat? You see, if you ever change your mind and want to hook up, then you're all good with that. So it looks like you wanted to hook up with her. What do you mean by hook up?
He definitely did.
Meet. So not have sex and take her virginity, like you said here, when you asked her if she was a virgin and you asked her if she had experience. Why would you ask her that?
I don't know.
You don't know. There's got to be some reason, Ralph. I mean, help me understand here.
I've got problems with my thing. I can't get
With you have problems with what?
with my private area.
Private area. You're
Head operations, and
you have a problem with it in your
yeah, and I can't get a
Bro.
full erection.
So was a 13-year-old girl supposed to help you get there?
No, it's
No.
not. I wasn't.
That's exactly what he was saying. That's exactly what he was. That's his mind thought when he came to. Oh, maybe a 13-year-old girl can help me with this issue. Oh, it was weird.
Now, Ralph claimed that he wasn't going to do what he said he was going to do in the chat log because he physically couldn't do it due to some sort of, issue he has, down there. We're not sure on all the specifics on that, but his claim of I wouldn't have done it because I physically couldn't have done it is just, just a terrible excuse. It doesn't justify saying what he was saying in the chat logs to this 13-year-old girl. So I'm wondering if he could have physically done it, what would his excuse then be for saying the things in this chat log? It's a very sorry.
Look at the security guard, like, bro.
I mean, it is complete, utter bullshit.
There's no way I could have done it.
There's no way you could have done it.
No, it doesn't get firm enough.
Oh, it doesn't get. Oh, so it doesn't get firm enough for you to the 13-year-old girl's way.
Look at his security guard face, like, yo, where's this conversation leading to?
You're saying.
Like, what?
Wasn't intending on that.
Well, you do know that the age of 13 is not the age of consent. It's illegal for an adult to have intercourse with a 13-year-old girl. And you're talking about taking her virginity here. You say, I can't wait to see you as long as there is no police affiliation. Why are you so concerned about police if you were just coming to meet her and talk to her, like you said?
Because I don't know if meeting and talking to her like that is illegal or not. But
you don't know if it's illegal. Well, it is illegal to engage in a conversation like this online with someone who you think is 13. You are aware of that, Ralph.
It is.
It is. So why did you do
can't
it?
even talk like that to him?
No, Ralph, that is soliciting a minor online for sex.
Brother, you can't even talk like
You didn't
that.
know that.
I didn't.
And just, the fact that you're here right now just says a lot as well. You say, maybe you can come over here and you'll see what happens. Then you say, I can't wait to slowly undress you. Would you rather lose your virginity in a home or in a hotel? She says that her mom's going to be leaving. You say, I could go down on you when she does. So, I mean, you don't need a full-blown erection to do that.
No, I don't.
So, why'd you say that then?
I'm trying to change the
Ralph,
title.
it sounds to me like you came over here to go down on a 13-year-old girl when she was home alone and then most likely have sex with her. That's what I've got
Gotta
here.
change the title.
You asked her if she's had it done to her yet. So you can't wait to do it to her and touch her naked body and soft skin. And then you ask her if she keeps her blank shaved.
Dude, you 57.
Yes, how big
Asking
her
a
breasts are.
13-year-old girl that, bro. That is crazy.
You say the small ones are the ones that you like.
We catching predators. If you're new to the chat, man,
This is
make
a
sure you hit that
very
follow
dirty
button.
chat log here that you're having with this 13-year-old girl, Ralph.
Now, keep in mind, Ralph here is still living at home with his soon-to-be ex-wife. When she finds out about this, I bet she'll have her foot so far up his ass that he won't be able to sit right anymore. In similar scenarios of physical abuse, it's important to make sure that you're covered, legally. And that's where today's video sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, comes into
We
play.
don't care about no sponsors.
Size
man.
matters.
We don't care about all that.
For having the conversation with it.
For having the conversation here with her. Well, Ralph, and I mean, it just goes on, and I mean, you're spamming her, blowing her up with messages, and I guess you made prior plans before. You say, it's the 11th, which is today. Will your mom be out of town tonight? I want to see you if she is, and I want to take your virginity. And then it gets even more graphic. You tell her how amazing it'll be. You say that you can't wait to feel her tight little blank stretching around your
But
Come on, dog. Bro, you 57. Your thing can't even get up. It can't even. You just said that your. I don't know, bro.
Now, how are you planning to do that if you can't even get it up?
Look, he just said it.
I don't know. I couldn't. I just.
He just said it. Like
You just say things
Yeah.
to 13-year-old girls. I mean, what do you have to say for yourself, Ralph?
I'm embarrassed.
You're embarrassed.
I'm appalled at myself.
As you should be. I mean, this is not a good look at all, and it's illegal. Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah.
How old are they?
29, 32, and 33.
Wow, 3 kids. What would they think of this?
They probably disown me.
Think they disown you? Are you married?
Going
I
through
think they said they're
divorce.
probably
Going through
70.
divorce, but you're married.
Presently, yes.
I mean, Ralph, I have no words. I mean, this is just, you're letting a lot of people down here, it seems.
I know.
I mean, so help me understand, what makes a man do this sort of thing? I mean, you even ran off there when you knocked on the door because you thought you saw someone.
That's what I
But
don't
you
get.
still couldn't
Still
resist
came
the
back,
urge,
though.
it seems, to come and
Still can't.
have sex with a 13-year-old girl. Is the urge that strong, Ralph?
You got a little
How far
smirk
did you
on
drive
his
to
face.
come here?
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
And I was halfway back home, and she convinced
So
me to
5
come
hours
on.
he drove.
So you drove a total of 3 hours to get here.
Nah, because he went back and then he came
And
back.
then on the way back, that'll be a grand total of 5 hours.
5 hours,
if my
yeah,
math is
5.
right.
Yeah,
All
5.
to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. To meet a 13, to meet her. That's what you say, but the chat log here says otherwise. So, I don't know, Ralph. What do you think should happen to you?
Well, no, it won't happen again. That's for damn
It won't
sure.
happen again. But we're going to make sure about that.
I know.
Okay?
So am I arrested?
That's not up to me to decide. That's going to be up to the Cincinnati Police Department and what they want to do with it. Okay? I'm just talking to you face to face here.
What's that?
I'm just talking to you face to face here, trying to get answers from you and sort of understand your thinking here.
Right.
All right? Is that all you have to say for yourself?
It'll never happen again.
It'll never happen again. And then that's it. Okay.
I got it.
Okay, Ralph. Well, if you'll just...
This would never happen to begin with.
Well, we all wish that, but, you know, here you are in this house to meet a 13-year-old girl. So, I mean, where do we go from here?
That's up to you guys, isn't it?
I guess that is so. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to get the police down here and let them know what's going on, and hopefully they can get your information, and we'll see what they want to do, and we'll kind of go from there. All right?
That boy lost.
Okay.
Cincinnati 911. What is the address to your
Lord, he's
Tell me
scared,
exactly
boy.
what's happening.
That boy
Okay, so I
shaking
just
in
wanted
his
to
boots.
report a 57-year-old man that drove 2 hours from, where is it? Ralph? From to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl for illicit
That boy
acts.
shaking in his
This
boots,
is a
dog.
sting operation, so we just wanted to know if we can get an officer around here to address the situation and kind of explain what's going on and see if
Okay.
anything.
Is
Yeah.
he male, black, white, Asian?
He is a Caucasian male.
Male, white?
Yes.
And you say 57. What's he wearing?
57. Gray zip-up jacket. Looks like we have blue jeans here.
Did you conduct this operation, or?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That's okay.
Yep.
Okay. Are you law enforcement, or?
No, just a third party.
Okay. Okay. All right. And you've got him there where he can't leave.
He's just sitting comfy in the chair in the kitchen, and we do have our security guard here, as well as the decoy.
An armed security guard?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay. I'll have officers come out.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Well, Raph, if that's all you have to say, I do just need to let you know that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatory Investigation Unit, and we are doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with teens online for sex. And just want to make sure that's all you have to say there. Or if there's anything else you had to say to your friends or family, now would be the time to do it.
What was that?
If you have anything to say to your friends or family or anyone, now would be the time to do it, to say something for yourself.
I'm just having a rough time right now with the marriage and the divorce, and
No, that's no excuse.
Okay.
it's nice to have somebody
There's no
to talk
excuse,
to.
though.
And it seemed like we.
But I don't understand why that someone can't be an adult.
Right.
Why can't that someone be an adult? Why does that have to be a 13-year-old
And you
girl?
said you like younger, you could have just easily went with
There's
a
adults
20-year-old,
on that side too
25-year-old.
that I talk to,
Okay.
But they're all from Texas, California, Florida.
You're telling me there's not one adult around your area that you can talk to, that wants to talk to you? Not one adult.
I mean, I talk to them, but I don't want friends to know everything.
So you decide you drive 2 hours to meet an underage girl instead. Why not drive 2 hours to meet an adult?
Right. Right.
If they all didn't want money,
If you didn't want money? If they all didn't want money.
yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, Ralph, I gotta say, you really wrecked your life by coming in here today. I mean, I just have no words. It's just a train wreck. Well, we will just sit tight for the police then. Yeah, you gotta wonder what makes a man.
Right.
I'm also on my second divorce.
Are you?
Wait. She just said, I'm also on my second divorce. What? She look like she like 22. Like her body mannerism and everything is like, she's like still real young. I mean, I know she's not 13, but she still look like she's like young. What she means she's on her second divorce? She got issues herself. She shouldn't even be there. She shouldn't even be there trying to pretend as a 13-year-old girl, trying to catch other people. She got her own stuff to worry about. What?
Yeah, maybe I should stray away from that then. Good call.
You go to the bathroom.
Ralph, I think it's best if you just sit tight. We all just sit here and just wait.
But yeah, so basically after that, nothing like really major happened after that. It's just basically he just called the cops, and then the cops come, and then they basically talk to him, and then they talk to Skeet too, and he don't get arrested. He just go back home, but his wife and stuff find out. So you already know how that's gonna go. Well, his ex-wife find out. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna probably end the stream here. I will be posting this to YouTube maybe. And now since like I played Fortnite and then I reacted to this video right here, I'll probably do 2 separate posts on YouTube. I'm gonna post clips to my TikTok. My TikTok is Scrape Lotto, just the same as my Twitch and my Twitter, Scrape Lotto. You can find me on there. This is day 4. Tomorrow gonna be day 5. I'm gonna stream at 10 again. We're gonna be streaming every day. On the weekdays, I stream in the morning from like 10 to 12 or 10 to 11:30, 10 to 12:30, somewhere around that, time frame. On Fridays and Saturdays, I'm a stream at night. On Saturdays, we do Scary Saturday, where I'm a stream a horror game and just play a horror game and see what we can do. But if I'm not busy on Friday and Saturday mornings, I'm gonna do a morning stream on those days too, which means y'all gonna get 2 streams that day. Yeah, bro, I appreciate everybody. We out.